Jess,
Oh,
what's your
sorry.
favorite? That's okay because your mic went out there a little. What is your favorite memory from
Sorry.
Tokyo Olympic Games?
Yeah, I think maybe singing happy birthday to Kevin Durant in the tunnel as we walked out for the ceremony. That was pretty cool. We were walking right behind them. So like he was right in front of us and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. We're singing happy birthday to KD. So yeah, that was pretty sick. And I feel like that'll kind of stick in my head as a really cool memory.
That is hilarious. It's funny how the things outside of playing matches or this sort of stuff are the things that you remember. My greatest memory at the Olympics as well. I mean, I've played in 4, so I had different ones, but the one in Sydney that I will remember was walking out onto the stadium, very similar to that, Jess, where we were all singing the national anthem, and as we were walking out onto the actual stadium, and it was so loud in the tunnel. And then we got out onto the the track, and it sounded quiet because we were so loud in the tunnel. Yeah. And so that is a memory that's definitely seared into my brain as well. What about you, Sam? What's your favorite Olympic memory?
Favorite Olympic memory? I've only played one. It was Beijing 2008. And I remember walking out onto the opening ceremonies, and it was the tennis guys and a lot of the NBA guys, and Robbie Ginepri he was walking right next to LeBron James, and LeBron James kind of scuffed Robbie Ginepri's shoe, and we were all wearing like these beautiful like white brand new shoes, and then LeBron got down on the ground and kind of like licked his fingers and then like smudged the got the smudge mark out of Robbie Ginepri's shoe, like, I'm so sorry, bro, and like rubbed it out. We're all just watching LeBron James like clean Robbie's shoe, and it was just like we still talk about it to this day. It was incredible.
That's amazing.
Did no one get that on film?
I don't think this was 2008. I don't even know if the iPhone was around yet. There was a couple guys with like the camcorders. I remember Chris Bosh had that big camcorder that he was walking around with like that.
Oh my God, yeah, that's funny.
It was just it's just a word of mouth story that's like gotten a little better each time.
That is hilarious. I remember Sam Stowes and I think it was in Beijing, we emptied out our entire tennis bags trying to find a camera because, again, as you said, it was like, you didn't really have your phone, to take a photo in the Olympic Village with Michael Phelps. I've never seen Sam so aggressive with getting a photo in my life. So yeah, some great memories. Jess, would you rather win a Grand Slam title or an Olympic medal?
Ooh, I think probably a Grand Slam. I would love, obviously, to win a medal too, but I feel like in tennis, I don't know, just the format and the way it is, the Grand Slam kind of would take precedent, I think, over a medal. I wish tennis in the Olympics was more of like a team kind of vibe, because sometimes when you go there, and not that, again, I'm not trying to knock it, but it feels like it's like a tournament. Yeah. Like, so I remember in Tokyo, I lost first round to Belinda and she won the gold. And I was just like, okay, it was just another week. I lost first round and I went home. Like, I played doubles and actually Bethany and I did okay. But like, yeah, it's just kind of like, okay, like next. And there's so many other sports going on. So I feel like it's just when people are trying to win those medals in those sports where it means like everything, like swimming, gymnastics, and all this stuff, I think you kind of you look at those sports as being more special in the Olympics. But I think for me, probably slam.
Who going this year, like you said, there's singles, there's doubles and mixed doubles. Do you have any partners you're like, I want to play doubles with them, or I want to play mixed doubles with them? Or are you just fine with like anyone and I'm happy to be in the tournament?
I mean, anyone, I'm happy to be in the tournament because I know the draw is really small and it's whoever we can get in with and has the best chance. But I played a lot with Austin. So I would love to, we've put in a lot of time together. So I would love to just play with him. And I know he plays well there. He won, the French Open. So
Austin Krajicek won the French Open doubles last year.
Yeah. So that would be fun. And like we get along really well. So I think that would be a nice experience. I've also heard this rumor that, I don't know if this is true or not, but like you can play with each other and then switch partners. Oh. And then everyone that's competed and you end up medaling, you all get a medal. So like I could play with, obviously you have to win. If I played with Austin and I won, and then the next round, let's say I'm still in singles and doubles and Coco wants to play, she could go play with Austin or I think someone else, like Raj or someone, and you could like switch.
Oh,
which is crazy.
That is interesting.
We're going to have to get to the bottom of that rumor. That sounds awesome.
What it sounds like to me what it sounds like to me is a little bit like the theme of challenges. And when you guys see it, you're going to know what I'm talking about. There's a little bit of switcheroo of the partners. So, that's all I'm going to say. But I kind of like that idea. I do like your idea, Jess, about the Olympics in tennis maybe being more of a team thing and actually make United States wins the gold medal based on what happens in singles, doubles, and mixed.
Is she going in and out, Sam, or is it just me?
Oh, am I going in and out now?
I can hear Rennae perfectly.
What did she say? Sorry, couldn't hear her.
She was saying, would you be a fan of in the Olympics having the tennis be more of a team competition? I mean, there's only 4 or 5 women, 4 or 5 men, anyone that are playing it. Would you prefer it to be team competition and everyone gets a medal over an individual?
Yeah, I think if it's the Olympics, I think it should be a team. I mean, that was kind of my point. It's like for us, it just feels like another kind of event. And maybe they keep it the same and they add more of a team component to it, or they have a separate, I don't know how they would do it, but to me, for tennis, I think it should be more of a team event. I mean, everything we do is individual, so I would love to have kind of a different vibe going into that week. I think it'd be a lot more fun.
Totally agree. I mean, I remember when I played the Olympics in 2008, I lost first round in singles to Igor Andreev, and then about 2 hours later lost him in doubles, and I was done. But meanwhile, you had James Blake medal, you had the Bryan brothers medal, and you wanted to kind of be a part of that with them, but it was just an individual event. You were done and kind of on the sideline.
Yeah, exactly. I would love to kind of feel like it was more of a team kind of atmosphere, something different, especially because it's like that when we play Davis Cup and we play Billie Jean King Cup. It's definitely, that feels more like a team. You're playing individually, but someone can sub in for you. You could get hurt and someone else could play and you still have a chance to actually win the match. So to me, I'm like, okay, well, why doesn't it feel more like that for the Olympics when, that's what we play to qualify for the Olympics too. So I mean, I love team events. That's always, it's always really fun. So I think, hopefully one day.
All right, Jess. All right, Jess. Well, we thank you so much for your time this morning. We know that getting your body back into shape. You're getting ready to get back on the tour. I know how much you're looking forward to getting back to Wimbledon and proving to us all why you've been inside the top 10 for so many years. We're really proud of what you've been able to achieve over the last bunch of years, and you're a credit to American tennis. And we can't wait to see you not only through the rest of the season, but of course back in Paris. So you get a chance to get back to Roland Garros for the Olympics. And we can't wait to see you competing there. And we just thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks, guys. This was fun.